Oldsmobile Aurora. So I have my hand on the secondary alternator pulley. So you have to unbolt this, and it's a long bolt, you can see. Unbolt it, pull all the way out. And then if you look at the alternator, which I have pulled down, there are two, hi honey, there are two bolts that hold this up, and they point up vertically, basically up towards the block here, and there are two slots for them right here and here. And I've dropped it down, so if you see, one of the slots is right there, one's right there, and the bolts stick upwards into the block a little bit at an angle. So you take those two bolts out, and this secondary pulley that was right there, right here, it's very long, take that out, and then you can drop the alternator down. Once the alternator is down, you can get at the bolts, which are up here. See if I can point to them. I don't know if I can get my hand up there anymore. Let's see, right down here. There's one, and there's a second one that's behind it that you can reach from the opposite side. And I'll see if I can get a picture of that. It's right up. The alternator's kind of sitting on it, but it's up above the port. One of the ports ports. Here's the smaller diameter port down here, and the bolt is up above it. And then here's the large diameter port. You can see the two ports are open right there. They're right front and back of each other, right there. So there's the two top bolts, and then you have the forward bolt, which is in the bottom. There it is on the left there, already exposed. And then the last bolt you have to get off is this bottom one. I already got the bolt off. You can see it's a slip mount, just like the alternator. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts all on the AC compressor. Start with the alternator. Take the secondary pulley off, then the two bolts. They're long. Take the two bolts on the front of the car off. They're right here, and they're right down. They stick up here like this. Whoop. At a vertical angle, or kind of semi-vertical. Take those two out, and you drop the alternator down. You can see I have it back pretty far. It moves around. And then you can get at, I probably work the bottom two bolts, so it's the one on the pulley end and the one on the bottom, and there are two bolts on the alternator, or I'm sorry, two bolts on the AC compressor on the top, and that should let me get the compressor out to replace it. So I suspect all the Oldsmobiles with 3.5 are like this. I'm not sure if the intrigues are similar, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm not quite done here. I just wanted to document it if anyone was interested. So again, the secondary alternator pulley goes right about here. In this gap, there's a place for the long bolt to make it. So clearly, you got to take the belt off first. I took the hot connection off the plug, so I don't get myself in the start or anything. So you know how it goes. Try it out. Good luck.